The Red Sox are making moves over the last 2 days, and just now they have signed Marwin Gonzalez. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. The contract details have not been announced, or in today's second video once again. So yeah, the contract details have not been announced, so yeah. But before we get into this video, 68% of you that watch these videos and not subscribed, get your life together, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a like on this video. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a like. Let's go ahead and talk about Marwin Gonzalez to the Red Sox here. And yeah, the Red Sox have got the two best utility men on the market so far this offseason with Kiki Hernandez and now Marwin Gonzalez. Marwin Gonzalez can play a lot of different positions. The Red Sox finished with a 24-36 record in 2020, finished fifth in the AL East. But we expect a lot more from them in 2021. And for this Red Sox team, it starts to look more and more unlikely that they're going to be bringing back Jackie Bradley Jr. because Marwin Gonzalez is another player that I'm pretty sure can play the outfield, which is interesting. So if he can play the outfield, I mean, that's just another outfielder in that already stacked outfield. And we know Kiki Hernandez can play there. So, yeah, I mean, their outfield's starting to get really, really stacked there. And, yeah, so for the Red Sox here, you're not starting pitching. Your lineup's not the problem here. You've got Verdugo, Bogarts, Devers, Martinez, Vasquez, Renfroe, Marwin Gonzalez, Kiki Hernandez. You probably Kiki Hernandez at left field and first base, Bobby Dahlback, and second base would be Marwin Gonzalez. And off the bench, you've got some okay bench pieces in Michael Chavis. But your starting rotation is pretty decent with Nathan Eovaldi, Chris Sale, Eduardo Rodriguez, and Garrett Richards. And your bullpen, though, is the big problem here with Adam Ottavino being like your best pitcher there. That's just not good. Their farm system is not particularly great either, if we're being honest, with Jeter Downs, Tristan Casas, Brian Matei, all players that do have a high potential, but they just don't have one of the best farm systems in the league. So this is just another way that I see them probably not bringing back a player like a Jackie Bradley Jr. here. So Marwin Gonzalez is a pretty solid pickup by this team. He and Kiki Hernandez are a similar version. We have seen some outfield from Marwin Gonzalez before, mainly in left field, so that's where they would need him, so that would make sense. But yeah, so Marwin Gonzalez, let's go and look at his stats from the last few years. You know, his stats definitely were up there in 2017 because, helps when you're cheating. But 2017, like I said, 23 home runs, 90 RBIs, and a 303 batting average compared to any of his other seasons like 2018, 2019, where he had 16 home runs, 68 RBIs, and a 247 batting average in 2018. In 2019, 15 home runs, 55 RBIs, and a 264 average, and 5 home runs, 22 RBIs, and a 211 batting average. Marwin Gonzalez is a really solid player here for this Red Sox team. And for the Red Sox here, they could definitely use a Marwin Gonzalez type player, and he's another player that can play anywhere. And yeah, I don't understand this move a lot. I'm just going to be honest. Like, you've already got Kiki Hernandez this offseason. The move itself does not make a ton of sense, honestly. But, we look here at Kiki Hernandez or Enrique Hernandez or whatever the heck he wants to be called. Who's the better version of a utility man? Because both of them have been pretty good. So we've got to look at that here. And Kiki Hernandez in 2020 had 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, and a 230 batting average. And overall in his MLB career, he has 71 home runs, 227 RBIs, and a 240 batting average. So, yeah. He obviously has got that World Series experience, which is what you're looking for on this Red Sox team. He was a 2020 World Series champion and has had multiple experience in the World Series with the Dodgers. But 2019, 17 home runs, 64 RBIs, and a 237 batting average. 2018, 21 home runs, 52 RBIs, and a 256 batting average. He's not going to hit for a very high average, so we're looking as far as average here. As far as average here, it's most likely it's close. It's close here. It's 240 to 261. I think overall, Marwin Gonzalez, if you're looking for average, is better. If you're looking for power, I think Kiki Hernandez is better there. So they're both good options here. But, I mean, Marwin Gonzalez, it doesn't make a ton of sense, honestly. Like, I don't understand why you would get the same version of Kiki Hernandez, just a switch hitting version. Like, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, Marwin Gonzalez is not a bad player. This signing just does not make sense, really, at all. So Marwin Gonzalez overall is a decent signing by the Red Sox. It's not great. But if I'm grading it, I mean, it's a C. It's okay. But he's the top 10 free agent in my ranking list, so that's another top 10 free agent off the market. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because 68% of you